Welcome back to the Oi Rio Pro. We're into day 2 of the men's competition. Heat number 10 of the second round. From here in Barinya, the opposite corner to Itaúna. Brad Bricknell here with former big wave world champion Peter Mel. Peter, you've ridden a few barrels out here before. That was a great way to end that last heat. Sebastian Zietz, another goofy footer and natural footer matchup here against Joan Duru.
See what Joan Duru can do. He is very good on the backhand as far as his barrels are concerned. And also, his aerial antics can definitely come to the party as well.
Haven't seen too many of those this morning just yet. Priority obviously switches straight over. We're in this man-on-man situations now. Sudden death surfing from the Oi Rio Pro.
And it is supposed to strengthen, but you can see how groomed it is when you got the angle going offshore like this.
Picture perfect here at Barinya as Seabass takes off and drives through a section. Smaller inside corner, but surfs it so well with a great finish there from Sebastian Zietz from Hawaii. Pete yesterday on his Instagram feed, he said he is ready to run the round 2 gauntlet.
From just watching him, he's a dancer. He just has no shame. He's a bit of an exhibitionist, actually, and I love that because it comes out in his surfing as well. Again, watch this technique there. Both arms stalling just to time himself into this barrel where he disappears from view and then gets the maneuver at the end. So I love that. That's a combination of major moves. The barrel comes out with a ton of speed, and he uses that speed to lip line, floats that section, comes down, complete control. Great start for Sebastian Zietz.
Well, getting an early kickoff there is Sebastian Zietz. Will finish the Margaret River rounds over at Uluwatu straight after Karamas. But let's have a look now at Joan Duru with priority, driving into this backhand barrel. It's not open enough for him, and unfortunately couldn't get ahead of that section where it really hollowed out. Yeah,
let's hope those winds keep blowing and get a little stronger.
We've got 2 more heats to come in this round. After this, heat number 11, Connor Coffin up against Thomas Hermes, and followed by Connor O'Leary and Kainoa Igarashi. But let's pay attention now to Sebastian Zietz. He's threaded through 2 tube sections, going for the big closeout cutback, and ends up headbutting that white water on the way through, but the damage already done on that outside section, Pete.
Do have some matchups where you see both goofy footers against regular footers. This one here, again, just able to slide right in, quick barrel, and then the stalling techniques, which Sebastian has a great technique on his forehand. He uses both hands to put the brakes on and slow things down so he can maximize the barrel time. See, look at that. He uses both hands, and the balancing of doing that is tough. You're putting both your arms on one side of your body, which again is tough because you have to use that friction that you're holding against the wall to keep your balance, and it's moving, and it wants to shake your arms and take you off balance. If you have your arms out wide, it helps you to have that stability. So a lot of times you see surfers that try to do that will actually have the wave pull you off, and it takes you off balance.
Sebastian Zietz's scores here. He's going again live. He's stalling with that double drag. He's going to come out this one so deep. And he finds the exit there. 3 waves and 3 completions from Sebastian Zietz. A 7.5 on his first, a 6.17 on his second. And how quickly did he get out there and nail that 3rd wave, Pete Mel?
Watch the technique. He almost gets clipped, and it actually slows him down, so he gets extra deep. I love it.
In front there of Joan Duru as well.
Finally, it's getting exciting. We get to see wave back to back. I mean, you see the lip touches him and clips him, and it slowed him down, giving him that extra depth in the barrel. So a little bit of an error sometimes comes out good. Wants to ride a bunch of waves. And another example there was exactly what I was talking about. As you see here, first we're going to watch Joan Duru on his backhand, and he just drops in. Great technique. He's got a beautiful barrel, and it looks like the conditions, again, the waves are starting to really turn on here with that offshore. You're going to see the tide switch, and now he's in the barrel again.
Of course he is. Sebastian Zietz grabs a rail, hooks it all the way around, and like you said, he cannot help himself out there. The waves are firing. Sebastian Zietz locks in wave number 4, barrel number 4. He is still in the lead. Joan Duru will require a 7.13, but he's only holding on to a 1.33, Pete. Seabass, like you said, one of the most active surfers, especially in those free surfs. He doesn't even sit out and wait. He'll pick up all the scraps. This one is not a scrap, Pete. He drives in from the outside.
Yeah, again, really deep on the bank. And the judges asked the surfers to not necessarily stall. Even Jeremy Flores said, hey, they want to see you go driving through the barrel. And this is exactly what Sebastian has done. And I love the maneuver he does. He comes through the back door, comes out, and then the rail grab. We saw him use that same type of maneuver to his maiden victory in Margaret River. The judges love it too. It's just a committed move. Everything's on the rail. His board's below his board. His angle of his board is up at 90 degrees, so that's a committed maneuver. I think this will be another great number for Sebastian.
Yeah, absolutely right, Pete. So love that combination, driving barrels into that big power turn from Sebastian Zietz from Hawaii. Well, lots to get excited about. Look at this from Seabass. He's deep on this one. It will close out and rifle down the sandbank. No exit there for Zietz. He doesn't have priority, so easy to have a look at that one. He's dropping 6s and 7s. He's got one of the highest heat totals of the day so far, 15.13. 2 minutes remaining. Sebastian Zietz has been on an absolute tear. He's been getting every single barrel available out there. But this man, Joan Duru, looking for a backup score and a decent section for him as he powers through that barrel on his backside. Listen to the crowd. He has to strong. Has the strong finish, I was about to say, and unfortunately he just could not hold on to that closeout floater, Pete.
Yeah, okay, so we're talking about comparisons, and this is what in a heat the judge's job is to compare what we've seen from Sebastian Zietz as well as some of the waves from Joan Duru, and where does it fit into the scoreline. This is a very close heat. This is a sizable set wave, and he came from deep.
Wow.
Good speed control, again slowing down, trying to maximize the barrel time, but here, this maneuver here, he lands that. I say yes, no problem. I think he's going to get the score. 7-1-3. Was the barrel enough? We'll have to see with the 5 men up there on the judging panel. Again, 5 judges up there. They each put down a score. The high and low are thrown out, and then the 3 are averaged together. And this is going to be another tight one.
Has come in. It's a 7.67. Dramatic scenes here from Barinya in the corner. Joan Duru, who has been trailing this whole heat. Now we'll have to sit back and watch from behind as Seabass pulls in. Another section. He's still going. He's out, ladies and gentlemen.
What a finish.
4 seconds remaining. Looking for an 8.04 on that wave, Pete. That's going to be the best barrel of the day. I would have to say it. 0.04 comparisons. Of course, a 7.67. That was for a tube ride on his backside for Lasse Joan Duru. He fell on that final turn. Sebastian Zietz, no turn to finish off, but he found the exit very cleanly.
He did, you know, and again, there was probably the longest barrel of the heat. And again, looking for the 8.04.
Wow.
A couple judges have already put it in.
It's looking, well, it's looking like it might head away. One goes below. This is going to be a super tight finish. 8.04 requirement. The heat is over. The next heat is on standby. And Sebastian Zietz, well, he's right up beneath the judges' tower. Scores are in. It's an 8.23. Incredible finish there from the Hawaiian.